Hello, hello, hello. We have Mr. Obi-Wan from Rio de Janeiro. Hello, sir. How
Yes,
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Outstanding, outstanding. Now, I got a chance
Yeah.
to meet you during my last trip to Brazil. And
Yes, and it was awesome.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. I wanted to visit a favela. And so what I did was Google you, and you popped up Favela Brothers. And so I hit you
Mhm.
up, we got together, and you showed me the most amazing tour. So thank you. I want to thank you now for that tour. It was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for booking with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So tell us something about you. Who are you?
So, okay, so who I am. So my name is Obi. I'm 26 years old. I was born and raised in the favela in Rio de Janeiro called Rocinha. And I've lived there for my whole life. And recently I moved to Europe. So I've been living here for a month and a half. Not, yeah, for a month,
Month and a half.
and
Okay,
I'm enjoying
nice.
this very much.
Okay, nice. Now let's talk about the favelas.
Sure.
What was it like? Well, first of all, what does favela mean?
So the word favela in English means like slums. Slums. If you translate it literally, it means slums.
Gotcha.
But if you look it up, this name on a Google in a Brazilian thing, favela means favela is the name of a plant. So the favela plant used to be grown in the area that people came to first build their own favelas in Brazil.
Wow.
So yeah, so the word favela is the name of a plant.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you were born and raised there.
Yes, I was born and raised in the favelas. Oh, I
Okay.
can call the hood. I like to call like the hood, because I have the pride to say I'm
Nice.
born and raised in the project.
Nice. Nice.
You
So
know,
what was it like growing up there?
was kind of rough, but thank God I had my family to give me all the support that I needed.
Nice.
So they kept me out of all the bad things. So
Right.
you're watching this video, that's very tough to grow up in the hood.
Right.
So I like to say I made it out.
Nice. Nice. Now, you told me that you went to college.
Yes, I did.
Okay. How was it going to college, going from the favela to college? I
Was
remember you
very
told me this.
special. Was very special to me, and also I created a good impact in the community because as a black guy born and raised in the hood, it can be a good impact to other people's life. Because the same way I did, other people also could do it the same. So for me, it was very important to go to college, to get a diploma, graduate, and start my own business. So
Nice. Nice. So you're a great role model.
exactly. So I
And
would say like I'm a role model for my community.
yes,
So
I remember walking around with you, and it seemed like you knew everybody in the favela. Everybody knew you.
oh yeah, because I've been working as a tour guide there for I was working there as a tour guide for about 8 years. So as the days go by, you get to know like people, they see the work that you do,
Right.
you bring them back, you try to do positive things. So they respect you a lot for that.
Nice.
You know?
Nice. Okay. So how did you come about starting your business, Favela Brothers?
So the Favela Brothers business, as you can see here,
Yes.
is a family run tour company that was created by me and my brother. That's why Favela Brothers. So actually, it's based on the real stories. We just didn't come up with the name. No, actually, we started the company together. My brother currently now is living in Australia,
Okay.
and I moved to Switzerland, but we're still running the company in Rocinha. We have people working with us, so we can say that we left a legacy like in your community. So
Beautiful.
we have people working with us, so we still keeping this running for still be good for the community.
Nice. Nice. So what are some of the tours that you do in Brazil?
The main tours. we do is the favela tour, but we also do some other things such as like trekking, like boat trips and stuff like that. But the main thing we do is the favela tour, like the favela tour experience.
Okay. Now, you know, when I was there before, my friend Anna, she was afraid to go to the favela.
Yes. Yeah, and also a lot of Brazilian people have the same perception of how the favela can be based on what they see on the media.
Right.
Once you get to see yourself, you see that's completely different, you know. So the best way to get to know how the favelas are is if you immerse yourself into the culture and booking a local tour guide to show you around.
Nice. Nice. Now, you told me before that the favela, it takes care of itself, the people.
Yes, I would say the favela is more like a self-built community because people who live there, they build their own house. They build their own environment to make the favela that it is now. You know, so we had this certain pride to say like we live there, you know, as a
Right.
favela person.
I tell you, when I was there, I felt at home. I wasn't afraid.
Exactly. I would say to you, I feel much safer being around the favelas than being out in the city, you know,
Gotcha.
because as we are from the hood, we say like we have the street justice. So the favela takes care of themselves, you know, people take care of themselves. They look out for each other. You know, that's one thing I really appreciate on the people there, you know. They try to keep the favela peaceful for everybody to live well and that's
Nice.
it.
I remember you told me before that there's no robbing or there's no stealing in the favela.
Nope, there is no robberies, no raping, no smaller crimes. Because as I just mentioned about the street justice, if you break one of these, you know, street rules, you get punished, and the punishments can be very like bad.
Very
Depends
severe.
what you do, you know, exactly.
Wow. Okay, man.
So
And you
for your
told,
own safety, it's better to, you know, stay on the track, do the
right.
right thing, and nothing gonna happen to you.
Okay, what is the annual, not annual, what is the like monthly wage for most Brazilians?
Uh, it's around 1,300 up to 2,000 reais. I'm
Okay.
talking about $200 up to $320.
Wow.
That's not much though. If
No.
you compare it to the wages of the Western countries, like people earn that in a week, people
Wow.
earn in a month. So
So people really learn how to get together, they work together, and they survive.
exactly.
Wow.
Yes, that's the best way to do it. And I wish this rule could be applied for everybody, for every community in the road. If every community was like Rocinha, as you saw, this road would be much better.
I agree. I remember saying that that view from the favela was the most amazing view in Brazil.
Yep,
And in America,
you
that would
know,
be $1 million view.
yeah, the $1 million view.
Yes.
And that was from my rooftop. I saw
Yes.
that from my terrace, from my house.
Wow. So your business, do you have more Americans coming in, more Canadians, Europeans?
Mostly from the US. I would say 85% of the clients are from the US, from
Okay.
all the major cities in America, like Atlanta, Miami, New York, LA, from all over.
Okay. Have you ever been to the States?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet. All right.
planning on going like in the future.
Okay. Well, come on in. You got a place to stay. Okay.
Yeah, I want to go and check it out and see how my brothers live out there.
You'll love it.
Because you see how we live, and now I want to see how you guys live.
But you know
How you
what?
guys live.
But I fell in love with Brazil and I'm actually ready to move there now.
Yes, because you were visiting there. Now you're
Right.
gonna see a house to live there as a Brazilian person. So I
Okay.
want you to have this experience, you know,
Right.
how to figure out yourself, how to get around and stuff.
Okay. How are you treated once you're outside the favela? Are you treated any differently? Or do you feel
Oh, they
welcome
can
outside?
treat you differently. Yeah, they can treat you differently. Depends what you gotta bring on the table. If you say what you do, what's your degree on, how many languages you speak, they can treat you better than if you have nothing to offer.
Got
That's
it.
what I figured out, like living in Rio for so many years. If you
Okay.
got something to show, to bring to the table, people give you more respect. If
Got
you
it.
have nothing to offer, people just gonna treat like indifferently, you know. So
Okay.
that's why it's very important to show the kids in the favela they must go to school, they must get something just to be respected. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm just doing what I can, you know.
You're doing good. You're doing
I'm
good.
just doing what I can.
Now, if some of our nomads want to come and visit Brazil, we just go to your website.
Yeah, you just reach out to me, Favela Brothers. We are on TripAdvisor. This YouTube, we also have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
Facebook, and Instagram. You know,
Got it.
so just reach out to me. You can drop a message on my DM. We can chat. You know, if you have any questions or any doubts about Brazil, just hit me up.
You got it. You got it. Now, you said that you just recently moved to Switzerland.
Yes, I moved here a month ago. Yeah.
Okay. And somebody has a little package coming in March.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Are you-
becoming a dad. Yeah. Becoming a
Nice.
daddy's boy. Yeah.
Nice. So you
My
having a boy?
first child. Yes, a boy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Tell mom I said hello.
For sure.
Well, I
I
want
will.
to thank you. Thank you so much. And do you realize you are an expat?
Yes. I'm an
You
expat. Now I
right.
can say I'm an expat. Yeah,
Yes, you left your homeland and now you're in another country.
exactly. But I'm very motivated though, to be honest. I don't see as a bad thing moving out here because sometimes you don't have many chances in life, but the one you have to take it, you know.
Right.
You have to take advantage of the chance you have in life, you know. So
Yes.
I'm not really thinking about the code, the weather and stuff. I'm on thinking about my family, grow my business and be successful. So these external things, I'm not focused on that, you know.
Okay. So you're not
Because if I
focused on the
work,
cold.
no, I'm just
Good.
focused on work, take care of family. And once I make good, I can just go to a I count with like good weather and stuff. So I
Right.
also can go back to Brazil anytime.
Okay. Well, I can say you are a hard worker. And that's a
Yes.
skill that you can take anywhere in the world and be
So
successful.
yep. Thank you. I can say the same to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can say the
So
same to you.
just keep doing what you're doing. And
Thank you.
going back to Brazil, and I want to do another Favela Brothers tour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will reach out and make it happen. Matter of fact, I'm going to be there in probably 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. And
Yeah.
I also have somebody there working for me. And
Okay.
also there's one thing I want to mention to you that I work with so many different social projects. I mean, like some different social projects in a favela. And one of the projects, I took one kid out of the project to work for me. So I'm teaching them how to fish.
Yes.
Yeah. So in couple of when you go back to Brazil, I want to make sure that you go on a tour and meet this kid. He's a good guy. He speaks 4 different languages. You know. So as he's doing good for his project and for the community, I gave him a chance to
Nice.
work with me and grow. You know.
Man, that is so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to go back and just get somebody and say, hey, come with
Yes,
me.
exactly. I cannot change the whole road, but I want to change my surrounding, like my people that's next to me. You know.
Right. Oh my God. Well, I wish you the best, man.
Thank you, man. Same
I'm,
back to you.
how did you learn English so well?
How did I learn English? I learned English just working in tourism. I taught myself English over the years, you know. So I put it in my mind that I want to be different from the other kids in my neighborhood. And I was seeing people work in tourism, and I realized that if you know English, you have a better chance to earn more money.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that's why I'm gonna do it. You know, it's gonna take time, but in the future, everything is gonna pay off. So
Right.
that's what I'm doing now. You
Man,
know, I
it's
have my
perfect.
own company. I'm working, and now we are doing this interview. If I didn't know English, we wouldn't be doing this.
Right. Okay. How did you survive COVID? Because I know when COVID hit, Brazil shut down.
Oh, how I survived COVID!
Yeah.
Like I always saved money. you know, because being a self-employed, you always have to think about tomorrow and the day next. I always save the money. So for 8 months, I was good, like financially,
Okay.
but I had two employees, like two people in a who was working for me,
Okay.
and I create like a fund to collect donations to help them. You know, so I was able to take care of myself and also take care of them too. You know.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, all these blessings are going to come back to you. Everything you're putting out is going to come back.
Exactly. I also believe in karma, though. If you do good things, things are gonna go back to you. I mean, good things are gonna go back to you.
Right. All right. Well, you know what to do.
Yep. You know?
Man, look, your
Yeah.
mom taught you very well.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, as I'm about to become a father, so I want to pass on all this knowledge, all the things that I learned from my mother to my son. You know,
Nice.
I want him to be as good or better than me. You know, so
Yes. Yes. Trust me, he's got a good
I'm very
teacher.
motivated. Yes, so I'm very motivated, and also I'm very ready for this challenge that I have to learn Swiss German.
Okay.
You know, that's gonna be one of the biggest steps in my life, to be
So
honest, is to learn the language.
what do you know so far with the language?
Or like Danke, my name is Obi. It's like thank you, my name's Obi. Just like the very basic.
Right. All
Yeah,
right.
but that's how it is. I wanna take things slowly, step by step. Same took me like 5 years to learn English. I hope it takes me a bit less to learn Swiss German, but I'm ready for the challenge.
Nice. Well, what advice
Yeah.
would you give someone that's moving from one country to another country? What advice would you give them as far as to help them along the way?
Oh, don't be afraid of being exposed to the new things, because like normally people are afraid of, like, you know, to get into challenges and see something new. Like, you have to go to see yourself, you know. If you don't experience things in life, you never know if things are gonna work it out, I would say.
Right.
You know, so just embrace yourself and do it.
Wait a minute. How
Don't
old are
be
you?
afraid. I'm 26.
26. Man, you sound like you've got so much experience, like you about
Oh
40
no,
years
I'm
old.
only 26. I'm only 26.
Hey,
Yeah, just embrace yourself and do it, you know.
man, I love it.
You only have to gain from these experiences, you know.
Right. You
Yeah,
have so much knowledge at 26, more than
yeah.
I ever
So
had at 20.
because I've been like running my own business since I was 17. So I had to grow very like since a very young stage. You know, I like make decisions, do stuff on my own. So that's what I'm doing now. You know,
Got it.
exactly. So that's my advice to the people. You know,
Right. So
don't be afraid. And yeah, go ahead.
what's your vision for the next 5 years? What's your 5-year plan?
Oh, my 5 years plan. I see myself taking care of my family. Like first of all, like, you know, growing my business or doing something different. You know, as long as my family is safe and healthy, I'm good. In terms of money, I can work for it. You know, and also traveling around the world.
Okay.
You know, travel, make money. You know, spend time with family. So that's the best reward I can get from the road. You know.
Right. Right. Man, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
As older I'm becoming less materialistic, I would say to you.
Really?
I'm chasing more like experience and moments. I'm collecting more moments than like stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
are,
as
you are,
long as I am having a great time with my, you know, my future wife, because next week I'm gonna get married. And yeah, as long as we are good, you know, we are happy. I'm happy too.
wait a minute, you're getting married next week.
Yes,
Get out.
yes. I'm gonna get married. I will have a kid in the future. So this is how it is.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Just keep moving.
Thank you. Thank you.
And tell
So I
us,
want to thank you guys for watching this interview. You know, so thank you for having me. Also, you know, it has
you're
been really
welcome.
nice to talk to you.
You're welcome. And we're going to keep in touch.
For
Okay.
sure.
All right. All right, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for your time. I appreciate it.
Take care. Bye.
Okay. Take care. All right, Nomads. Man, people are leaving, people are moving, people have ideas, they have plans, they're making life happen. Okay. So whatever you're doing out there, whatever you want to do in life, do it. Do it. There are people moving from country to country, and you have to actually live without fear. You have to just know, step out there on faith and just know that you got this. You got this. But that's it. If you like what you hear, just go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button and stay tuned for the next chat. Have a great day.